Hey guys, welcome back in. Do a little more YouTube thing here. Alright. I got a couple things planned for today. I did load in on my other account last night and I found a system that I can use for like a starter system for people on Permadeath. If I remember right, I believe there's 4 planets. And one of them has aggressive sentinels on it. It's a lush planet, so I want to try to build a base at that sentinel planet, or that sentinel pillar, so people can shut them down. But the planet you spawn into is going to be on a frozen world, so I might do like a nibnit farm there. I don't know what any of the resources are over there. I did run off all that runaway. Long took probably about 15 minutes. Let's see here. I'm just making sure. And I did make, because you need, I can't remember, is it Thesium you need for, I'm pretty sure it is Thesium. Okay. I did duplicate some Thesium. So you put in one Thesium and 1 oxygen will give you 3 Thesium. So I did run off like a half a stack of that, so I should have plenty of Thesium. What I'm thinking is probably around 160 nip for this. So it's going to be 10 biodomes, but what I'm thinking about doing is doing overloaded biodomes. So there'll only be 2 biodomes, but it will contain enough for 10 plants. Enough for 10 biodomes rather. So what I'll probably do is take all this right with me. I do want to get like my frigates and stuff out of the way too, though. So I will need, just do this real quick. Just double check myself here because it's going to be 20 PCO. Alright, so I'm going to need 3,200 PCM. So I'm going to take this and then end up duplicating some of that. I wish they didn't change the order that this stuff comes up in when you use a refiner. So I'm just going to make a bunch of this. I found that when you first go into this, you know, it's in your all inventory. You go over to your backpack, there's less, you know, less clicks you have to make. Of course, I noticed that like 20 minutes into refining all that stuff last night. If I go Thesium and oxygen, now it's a 1-to-3 ratio. So I'm just gonna do that in 4 of these refiners. So I think that'll give me enough Thesium. I'd like to have a little bit extra left over too. I think 160 would be a good enough number, and I'm pretty sure I can do that with 2 biodomes. The bad thing is I'm going to have to do some prep work over there to glitch everything in. At least you guys will be able to see how I do my overstuffed biodomes, because it has changed in the past couple years. So now you have to actually kind of do how much is left in here. Alright, so this goes pretty quick. It'll take about like 10 minutes to do this. I gotta do 3 runs of it. Yeah, that system I found, somebody discovered it already. I was hoping for something that wasn't discovered, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find that. I'm sure people have picked through all those systems. You're only using 2 glyphs, so in combination really isn't all that high. And I did it on like a normal mode save too. Then when I found the system, I loaded it into my other permadeath save just to see how much the planets have changed. The only thing I noticed was 1 aggressive sentinel planet. So what is this going to be at? Okay. Oh, it's a pretty good way to duplicate this stuff. Right. The last run on this. And I also have to go take care of my frigates and stuff as well. I just want to get this stuff out of the way first. That way I don't have to do it later on. Yeah, there's a way to extend Mordite as well. It's different though. I think it's you use like condensed carbon, I think, in Mordite to make, I think it's 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. There's a way to do 1 to 4 on Thesium too, and I can't remember what it is. I think it requires 3 ingredients, or pugnium or something like that. So hopefully this will get me close. And actually I want to warp over to my, I want to make sure that Emerald system is working alright. I never checked on it last night. It should be fine, but just double check, make sure everything works over there. They might do something with Venom and some of the other plants as well. I want it to be a system where people can load in and just fill up their backpack and take off. Alright, so that will give me plenty of Thesium for this. Give me an extra 600, but I can always expand on that later. Okay, and I'm going to run over to that stasis farm because that has some nip over there as well. This one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's 4 planets. I think one of them's actually a dead planet as well, so I may do like a large base with every type of plant over there. I'm gonna do them in biodome, so people don't even need to have gloves on, have the gloves installed or anything like that. They just go in and grab like a whole biodome of each plant. That way they can start building their own farms. don't know what I have in here. Ooh, check on that emerald. I already have some emerald on me, but not very much. I think you need like 50 of it or something to make these two, so it'll add up quick. It's emerald and uranium, if I remember right. If the planets are nice enough, what I might do is I have a extreme permadeath on my other account, so I may have I may go there on both accounts and build material bases. Depends on how those other planets look, though. Alright, so this is working fine. I'm just going to put this in my freighter. And I do want to check in the margin. Okay, it's 100 emerald and 50 gold. Oh, alright. But right now I can build 2 biodomes with just this one thing. Alright. So that'd be plenty. Oh, my Gravitino, Silver Mag, and Chromatic. Okay, I should be able to make those no problem. And Albion Pearls, I do need indium. I do have some indium, but... Oh, I can make 42 of them. Alright. Indium's easy enough to come by. I think most of it comes from my frigates when those come in. So... I don't think I really need much. Maybe magnetized ferrite, but I can always warp out and get stuff if I need it. I'm gonna, actually, I can just go right to my freighter, I guess. Alright, let's see, cash these out. And I'm gonna take out one of these fleet control rooms too. I got one too many. What I might end up doing is just expanding this to five control rooms in a row. Maybe expand this farming over another area. Do something with that eventually. Alright, go clean up my mess now. Let's go right in here. I wish you could change the color on these cubes. Wish you could change the colors. Make it easier for them to stand out. Getting quite a bit of nip-nip in here now. I gotta do something with all this stuff. Alright, got a good amount of activated indium now. That's regular indium. Actually, I'll just put regular down here. Keep them somewhat isolated. Activated. See, I wish the symbol was different too in between these. You know, take away one of the little outer, you know, oh, they are different. Okay. Just notice that. This doesn't have that large circle around it. Alright, so back over here. Regular emerald. Oh. Activated. Get rid of that one first. I have no idea what container that put it in. Of course, it put it in this one for some reason. It should go directly into here. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, I'm gonna end up bringing my freight over there anyway. I'm not sure really why I'm moving this now, actually. I'm gonna have to bring it back here anyway. Do that. More activated. Alright. Now, see if that puts it in my storage container. Alright, so like that one goes right into the right container. But the metals, for some reason, doesn't want to. Pretty sure that should too. Yeah. Copper. I don't have very much of that. Do you want to look at my crafting though? The iridescite, I already got a bunch. Granite, I got a bunch. Can use some hair rocks. Yeah, I like to try to keep a stack of this just in case I need it for anything. About letting use more of that. Those are always good if you ever have to break them down. You need, you know, silver, gold, anything like that. It's good to have on hand. Those are good. Pretty sure I have enriched carbon. Oh, use more. See, some of them I do 2 stacks of because, like the iridescite, I know it's an expensive item. So I try to keep those. The same thing with the semiconductors and the superconductors. Because you use those for, like I can probably, I don't think I can build a stasis device yet. I need one more piece, but yeah, these are 2 of the pieces you need towards the end of it. Because you can kind of passively create stasis devices if you get enough stuff to drop. Alright, so I think I'm done in here. I'll just sell off some of this stuff. Oh, these exosuit things. Want to hold on to those just in case somebody joins my game or whatever and needs them, I can pass them over. Oh yeah, I got all these daggers and stuff too. I don't know, for some reason it always puts these in my regular inventory. My backpack. So, and all I do is I keep 10 of them and sell off the rest. Daggers. Thought I have 20 daggers? Oh. Thought I had. Alright. See, it's selling stuff from the bottom of your screen now instead of the top. I don't know why they changed that, but it makes scrolling through stuff a colossal pain. What's in my backpack? Ooh, don't want to lose that 52 carbon. Alright. So I don't think there's anywhere else I need to go here. If I have to, I can always warp to it. So I'm gonna... Do I have a regular portal base yet? Nuclear portal. Actually, I'm gonna get over here. I gotta jump out for a minute. I sent screenshots to myself using my other account. The thing is, I can't remember which screenshot has the right portal address on it. So it'll just take me a second to figure out which one that is. Actually, let me make sure this thing is charged. It should be, but you never know. Alright, so it's all charged up. Okay. I'm just gonna jump my ship. It'll just take me a couple minutes. I gotta figure if I have to go through my messages here. sorry that took so long. Roommate had a question and I had to answer it. I think I got the right coordinates, so I head on over and check the system out, see what it has to offer. A couple different things I'm looking for over here, so let's see. Got bird. Alright, so you can get the system with only 2 glyphs. Now hopefully I go through and it's the right one I'm thinking of. I tried, I think, about a dozen different systems. A couple of them already had a bunch of bases on them. There were a lot of just little portal bases though. But this system didn't have anything in it. It was already discovered like 7 years ago though. But I think the planet I land on, I don't think has been cataloged yet. The other ones in the system have. I might just claim it. There's striders here too. And the few animals I did see were peaceful. I didn't see any aggressive animals. But one thing that did catch my attention, oh, there is a comball here. Somebody's been here. What did catch my attention is right outside of the portal, if I zoom in, I got a grave right there. So what I'm thinking of is building right where that grave is so people can get a glyph while they're here. Looks like there's a settlement somebody has. Somebody must have discovered this. Over. Oh, it's saying I can rename it. There was somebody else here. You know, one thing I do like to do is I like to claim my planets, but somebody else has been here already. They have a settlement here. I'm not going to claim this planet on them. Because I hate it when people do that to me, so I try to be respectful of other players. Animals look pretty decent so far. Nothing to write home about. The striders, they are the really long nose on them. But I'm gonna head over towards that grave and see if I have any hot spots here. Yeah, somebody has been here. Echo 5. Oh, and this is just the portal address down at the bottom. I wish they'd tell you a date of when they put stuff. It'd be cool to see if that was like the original guy. Oh, does not fear death, so there is predators here. I don't know why he didn't attack me and stand right next to him. I'm gonna head over towards that glyph. Which is in a pretty decent area. If I can find a hotspot around here. Mainly what I'm going to be looking for is electric anyway. Mainly so I don't have to make a bunch of batteries for this. There's a C-class. See if I can find electric. Actually, I'm going to increase this up a little bit. Oh yeah, I wanted to see what else was here. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so that's going to be the aggressive, Forsaken, hot. I was hoping one of these planets would have gold on it, though. I can do like a rusted metal setup, with a cobalt setup over there. And do a silver. Oh, I should take a look at the space station too at some point. I want to see if I can find electric first. Okay, got electric over this way. I mean, I can do everything with solar power. I'd rather not, though. B class. I'm not falling for that. Alright. I know I can reach the electric, so... How far away is that? 350. I'm just trying not to expand further than I have to. Worst comes to worst, I can actually just build a platform out here until I hit my hotspot and just put my generators up in the air. It was a gas hotspot. I might do oxygen here too, if this is oxygen. It's gonna be off the side of this cliff, isn't it? I can feel it already. Oh, we got a crash freighter down there too. Oh no, not a freighter. Building. If I can get oxygen up here, I might do a little, like, 5,000 thing of oxygen. That can always help people out at the beginning, too. I'll do the same thing. If I have to, I'll just put my extractors up in the air, so as long as I can get a good reading. So I think this is gonna work. It won't be pretty, but we'll make it work. I'm just trying to kind of look at my surroundings a little bit and find a good spot for this, because I'd like to build like kind of on top of that grave, but I want to make sure my biodomes aren't going to dig into the surroundings too much. It looks like it's kind of going to, though. So I'm going to have to build up a little bit, which isn't a big deal. Alright. I'll probably have to move my base computer when I'm done anyway. Just gonna toss down my computer. That's in place. Once I have that march, back to my ship. See where that calm ball is, because that might be like a crash ship or something. and take a peek at all the planets here, see what's up with them. Not sure why that calm ball is there. Looks like it's underground though. Let's land here. Or why that's there. Must be another opening around here somewhere. I don't know what they tried to mark here. Maybe it was just a big thing of Albion pearls or something. Alright, check out this space station and see what's up there. Actually, look at my location too. Oh, okay. It's only 100,000 light years from the center. So that could be useful to people. Yep, the space station. In here. Oh, this must be a pretty decent system. They got that much metal plating. I'm just going to take all of it. Right. What is the system? Oh, it's a fluent. That's even better. Oh, this is a good combination. Alright. Let's see what we got for a multi-tool. Ooh, a nice barrel nose. You guys got a dorsal fin. Asymmetrical. Asymmetrical ships shouldn't be in this game. They look so weird. C-class. Should have looked at the mods while I was there. It'd be nice if I can get decent. Okay, I got pulse engine and hyperdrive, so not a bad selection there. All he has is a scanner. Scanner's really good early in the game, though. I wish he had more than that, though. what I'm hoping for, I was hoping there'd be a traveler in here. That way you could find another grave. I might have to work out to get magnetized ferrite. No, I've got some, but I don't think I have all that much. Yeah. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on mute for a couple minutes, do a call, but I'm gonna do a couple reloads in between to see if I can get the exotic to land. I'm just gonna be muted for a few minutes on the phone, but I will be kind of in game at the same time. So, do a reload here. Yeah, what I'm looking for is hopefully get the exotic to land at some point. So, all right, I think I'll only be on the phone for a couple minutes. So I'll probably do a couple reloads in between. I will be back. Alright guys, doesn't look like it wants to show up. There's that nice blue solar though. I'll end up getting it to spawn at some point. I was just trying, I'd like to try to find it early, that way I don't have to look for it later. So, probably end up doing a video or screenshots of this. So. I want to go to that lush planet though. See if I can find the Sentinel Pillar. Because I got some maps here, so. Alright, overgrown planet. That way I can get the Sentinel Pillar marked and hopefully build around that. Also take a look at what the multi-tool is.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, at least only one of the planets here has aggressive sentinels on it, so you never know what you're gonna get with Permadeath, so super hilly, and I already hate that. Alright, purple sky, red grass. I hate these really hilly planets, they're hard to build on. Alright, let's see here.
Navigational data received.
Over towards this. Hopefully it's around a decent area. You don't need to be like a big base or anything though. You can just do some type of minor element or gas or whatever. It's going to be straddling. Kind of in a bad spot. I think there's more than one Sentinel Pillar on planets. I know I've seen them before, so might have one in a better location. I don't want to keep burning through maps though. And we got like, I don't know, 7 more. What if they're going to attack right away?
Extreme Sentinel planet.
Probably will, so I do want to be a little careful. For some reason I always have to run around the whole friggin' thing, even though I landed right in front of it. Yeah, I know game. It's going to shut them right down. Won't have to worry about them. And just a crappy C-class. Alright. Pick up that. And we're gonna have aggressive animals too, it looks like. Patient hunter. Alright. Gonna have to watch out for animals. A couple hot spots here though. They all look like they're pretty close. Stick that over there, I guess. It's nice that we can move our base computers now. You don't have to build them around them anymore. That used to be a real pain. So I do have a couple hot spots here, and I'll see whatever they are when I actually come over here to build. I will mark this so that I know. I can just land here right away and not have to worry about anything. Yeah, they'll warp right in, shut them down. Actually, I guess while I'm here, I might as well just see what the hot spots are. That way I don't end up double dipping on things. At least there are some hot spots here that makes things nice. Okay, so copper is always good to have early on for your chromatic metal. We'll put down a beacon. Now, what was my gas? Yeah, it's going to be in a weird spot. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of running on ground like this. Run into these little crevices, get messed up.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I keep trying to use up all that life support gel. Right now it's just taking up room in my inventory. I don't like hills like this. They're a pain to build on. Okay, so we do have oxygen here as well.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Might as well just mark it just in case I need it. I won't need electricity here. I'm gonna waste time looking for it. So I'll do copper here, possibly oxygen. Do some type of plant here or something. Make a big, actually what I could do, come on, get in. What I can do is do an oxygen farm here with carbon and refiners. We would do something like that. There's that location. I'm going to take a look at the other two planets. Oh yeah, my mission finished while I was there, Forsaken. Let's see what's down. I'd like to find another grave in this system if I can. Sometimes those are a real pain to find, though. If I explore enough, and if the planets are nice enough, I might be able to find one. Or if I can find runaway mold, it'd be nice to set up a mold farm. Yeah, I'm trying to think of things people are going to need at the beginning of the game. Some decent resources. Another thing I can do is I can increase my HUD size. This is going to make it massive. That way it's easier to see if I do run over curious deposits. Hopefully they'll show up a little bit easier in my HUD. Finding deposits are a real pain sometimes. You have to be like right on top of them for them to show up. And of course, they're not on all the planets either, so just take a minute and kind of zoom around a little, see if I can see anything pop up. I don't have good luck finding them on dead planets, though. I don't have good luck finding them on any planet, to be honest. I just kind of get lucky. I normally find them when I'm actually exploring. Yeah, it's not looking too good here. I'm getting nothing strange showing up at all in my HUD, so... like, not even, larval cores or anything like that. Oh, there was some larval cores back there. Get myself turned around. Yeah, what I might do is see if I can find a small rusted metal farm. Just do a couple thousand out of that. I gotta fix that HUD though. That is awful. 70. See what this is. Okay, cobalt could be a good one to have. But there's nothing else around me. Alright, so I'm gonna continue going south. See if I can find something else. I was going south, so now I'll go over in this direction. See what's over here. Alright. Or wait, what was that? Cobalt. I'm not really worried about gases here. I will kind of check. There's a data structure over there. That could be good. You can't do anything until that hotspot discovered thing changes. Alright. Get something over this way. That's going to be really far from that cobalt, though. Probably going to be another cobalt hotspot. I don't think I'm going to use this area. I just want to see what this hotspot is, though. Copper. So I'm not going to need any of these, so I'm just going to do a reload. That'll bring me back to where I was, and also it'll remove all these markers. That way I don't have a bunch of, markers overlapping each other, confusing me. So ideally what I'm going to be looking for is cobalt, rusted metal, and if there is a gas here, maybe that. A lot of times I try to look for something that's kind of unique to the location, or, like a crash freighter or something like that. Something that, you're not just landing at the base, you're landing at the base and you can do something else in that location. So I'm gonna just head off in kind of a random direction here. Actually, what I can do, got plenty of maps here. Fire off one of these, see if it gives me anything. Oh, I'm gonna crash it somewhere. Yeah, whenever I'm doing one of these bases to, to help out new players or whatever, I always try to make it so it's not just a base. Get like a nice crash ship or something. You can always claim it, and oh, there we go. Hopefully it's not a C-class though. Yeah, whenever I'm looking for crash ships, the first thing I look for, not so much what is the ship, but I want to make sure there's a comm ball here. That way I know there's no NPC. Alright, we've got an A-class shuttle. So, see if I can build something in this location. Alright, we got gas. Let's see what this is. The cobalt would be good to have, and rusted metal. I don't really need copper, because I plan on doing that on that lush planet. But we got copper. Of course we did. I could always use this to do like a large plant base too. What I'm going to do is kind of go the opposite direction of this. See what I can get for mineral up here. I would like to use this location because it's also nice and flat too. No power. Alright, continue. Got a building up here too. Alright, got a hot spot up there. How far away is my ship? It's already 400. Alright. This is going to be a long stretch, I can tell already. Well, if I do come in on my my other account, I can always do another base here too. Alright, so I do have cobalt. 800 units, that's really not too bad. Oh, that's not a... I thought that was an abandoned building. Okay, so where's this cobalt? I'm not even going to bother with the gas, because I'm not going to need it. All I'm going to find here is oxygen anyway. Run down, see what's up with this. Okay, so I could actually do a like a little larval core farm setup thing. Maybe we'll do something with that. How far away is it? I'm gonna have to put in a teleporter bridge to get up here. Actually, if I triangulate, I can have my base down there and have my base computer up here. How far away is that building? 180. 400, so... Yeah, if I come up here a little bit, if I can get this right around 300. How far away is my ship? 500, alright. I'm gonna have to stretch that anyway. I'm just trying to reduce the amount of work I have to do. Yeah, I can have the base computer be a little bit away. It's not gonna hurt. I can put the base down in the valley. Alright, so what I actually want to do is go about 280. Yeah, somewhere around here will work. That building. Alright, that's 500 away. That way I only have to stretch 200 units. That building is just over 300, which will be alright. I'll just drop my computer here. Right. Maybe the third one marked up. This is a pretty nice looking game. Alright. That planet's done. Now I should be able to see this ship from up there, but I will put down a marker just in case something gets weird. Sometimes the ships will disappear or something if you leave the system. I should be able to see that, but I don't want to take my chances. So I'll head up that last planet. Actually, I'm gonna stop. Oh, it is over there. Alright, yep. I'm gonna actually swing into the space station real quick. I got a couple missions to hand in. I'm also gonna jump out and grab a coffee and use the bathroom. So I'll take a look at that last planet and hopefully find some decent hotspots. The hotspots have been kind of not all that great, so... Yeah, I just realized I didn't send out my frigates. I'm not too concerned about them though. None of them came back broken, so... Yeah, I just passively got those Sentinel missions done. And actually, I reloaded on that planet, didn't I? I wonder if this multi-tool, or this, yeah, multi-tool change, it did. So, there is a rifle. It's just I'm not sure what planet that would be considered. I think it'd be considered the airless world, but I'm not sure. I'll end up cycling through all the planets at some point, though, and checking. I doubt there's anything crazy here. Cash these out.
Units received.
Yeah, side shield hauler. Not bad. Kind of a cream color. Green. Green and cream. Great. Yeah, with markers. Not too shabby. At least it's symmetrical. Alright, yeah, do a quick save. Alright. And jump out for probably about 5 minutes, grab myself a drink, and I'll be back. Let's see here. Check out that last planet. Copper, phosphorus, silver. It'd be nice to be able to get silver. Little silver mine. Yeah, I'm trying not to overlap on resources. I would like to. I might come in on my other save and see if I can get a little rusted metal farm here. That'll be for later on, though. That one I probably won't even bother streaming because it's on my other account. Just thinking, where's the turret? It'll be behind this planet, of course. Check to see if I can pick up any frigates too. Get a bunch of explorers. I do need trade, and I need industrial also. Pass on that one. Trying to figure out what the first planet I'm trying to get to. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I would have 6 planets in this system though. I think 4 will be good enough for kind of like a little jump start system. What I might do is the same thing here. I might look for a ship, crash ship. It's a 3-star system, so might even find an S class. One thing I try to do is when I come down, I just go into daytime, see what I'm looking at. There's really nothing that sticks out here. Be cool to find like a neat animal or something, though. Shelter. Do a little bit more running around on this planet. There might be curious deposits. Right? And a hauler. This could be a good chunk of change. No, my luck though is probably going to be a C class. Yep, C class. I can't win them all, I guess. I'm going to do the same thing, do another map. I'd like to find an A class or higher to do this with. Oh, that's close, so I'm just going to run over to this. At the same time, I do want to kind of scan around and, well, grab whatever animals I can, but what I'm actually looking for are the curious deposits. Oh, we got something up there. Sack venom. Not what I want. An animal over here, though. Alright, what's that last animal? Probably an underground. Oh no, it's ground. Alright, where's my beacon? Last animal's here somewhere. Oh, it's dead. No, maybe not. There we go. That'd be all my animals. Alright, now... where's that distress signal? See my HUD. How's that go? There it is. And before I forget, get rid of all these. Alright. 200 nanites, or 2,000 nanites real quick. Yeah, I thought for sure that last animal was going to be an underground one that would take, you know, way too long to find. I found sack venom here, so I don't think there's going to be curious deposits, unfortunately. But I have seen them show up on planets with metal fingers too, so there's always a possibility. What do we have here? Alright, we got a fighter. Decent. Or it could be a B class. Alright. Oh, my ship's going to be way too far away now. Quick little scan here, see if I have any markers. Alright. Let's bring my ship back. I always try to make sure my launch thrusters are nice and full. Look at this. I'm actually going to do another scan, or another map rather. At least I'm getting distress signals and not crash freighters constantly. That one's a little further away, I'll have to fly for that one. Yeah, like I want to try to find A class and higher. If I can get a hauler that's A class or S class, it'd be really nice. Fighters are okay, but haulers are where the money is. You know, for regular mechanical ships. Alright, got a fighter and a comm ball. Come down, take a look. I'm not going to do this for too long. I'll do for like 5 ships or something, but I'm going to go nuts trying to find it. You can't scan the ship from out here. You have to actually interact with it. I wish they wouldn't have changed that. Another B class. I do want to look around. See if I see yellow markers, but I don't. So I'm just going to move right on to the next ship. Okay, abandoned building. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ignore that abandoned building and pop another map until I get to distress signal. Alright, got distress signal. Yeah, because you can get distress signal, crash freighter, abandoned building. So you just want to avoid going to the abandoned building and crash freighter, because it won't scan, or it won't keep sending you back to abandoned buildings or anything. As long as you have an abandoned building and a crash freighter, every time you pop a map, it'll send you to a distress beacon. Up here. It works the same way with all the other maps, like the minor settlements. As long as you don't go to like shelters or whatever the other buildings are, it'll keep giving you. That's going to be another shuttle. Oh, if this is going to be an A-class shuttle, it won't be bad. They have a tendency of repeating classes, so this may be an A-class. Yep, okay. Oh, same thing. Got floating crystals here, though. Any hot spots? What do we have here? Yeah, I was hoping one of these planets would have gold on them. You'd build like a good-sized gold mine here. Man, they love giving me copper. I am going to put down a beacon here, though. Blue. Let's see if I can find another ship. Yeah, I'll do a couple of these if I can't find another another A-class ship or higher, I'll come back here. So yeah, now I'm going to avoid that crash freighter. So everything else after that, I'm pretty sure it should be a signal. Yep. Yeah, like when I pop a map, it's not going to try to show me a different crash freighter or abandoned building. This is probably going to be a B class as well. Yeah, they screwed up these ships when they did something to these ships at some point. Like the classes don't change on them anymore or something. Oh, observatory, that's the other one that it can be. So I'm just going to ignore the observatory as well. Yeah, there's like I think 4 different things that these maps can be. So you just want to ignore everything except the signal, distress signal. I'm not too far away either. Oh, 9 hours. Yeah, it's a little far away. See what this one is, and if this isn't something decent, I'm gonna go back to that other site, I think. Oh, this will be another, this should be an A class. Any curious deposits anywhere. I'm not seeing any. I'll check for my hotspots. Let's see what this is.
Protection falling.
Don't give me copper. Okay, we've got phosphorus, so that is something that's actually useful. I do have electric here that I could tap into. What else was here? Oh, silver. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna head back to my ship and check on the opposite side of my ship. See if hopefully I can find silver. What I tend to do is I'll go behind it in the opposite direction. Just so that I'm trying to make it so my base is right in the middle, or, you know, close to the middle. Hopefully, something will pop up for me. It won't yet, but get up on top of this hill. Hopefully that'll reset.
Connection falling.
Something over this way. Well, it's an S-Class, whatever it is. We got copper. How far away is that? Yeah, this isn't worth stretching for. It's nice to have an S-Class hotspot, but in this instance, it's really not worth it. I'm gonna head back to my ship and see if I can find something on the opposite side. I don't think I have any gases. There is a gas hotspot that way. Maybe I will go take a look at it then. I might be able to get sulfurine. Never hurts to pick these up either. It's easy nanites. Back this way. Definitely a gas hotspot over here. Another 300 away. Yeah, I have a feeling that's only going to be oxygen. You know, I think I'm going to go back over here. What class was that phosphorus? Alright, it's a C class. I'm going to try a different location. I don't like this location. I'm gonna go grab my beacon. Oh, yeah. How full is my thing? Oh, I wonder if I should get some of those X-Class mods. Maybe that will help. I thought I had more daylight here than I did. I'm not going to bother marking that one. Let's see here. Make sure the this thing cleared out. Should be cleared out by now. Yeah, see now every time I scan it should be a distress beacon. Head over there. I'd like to find a decent hotspot set up at one of these locations. Fighter. This one, I believe, has an NPC. Should be an NPC here. So I'm just gonna ignore him. I will grab this. Yeah, sometimes those NPCs can give you some pretty good stuff, though. Sometimes you get like upgrade mods and stuff. That one's cleared out, I'll go to another. Eventually the map will pop. Might have to select it a dozen times, but eventually it'll let you through. This is the same method I use to find minor settlements and multi-tools. Just keep using the same maps. This is how I used to get a lot of money early in the game too. Before we had the interceptors, just scrap a bunch of ships this way. All right, get a solar, and we have an NPC again. Unfortunate. Got excited for a second there because I haven't found a solar yet. Crashed, and there's a good chance it may have been an S-class. If it was any of the other ships, I already know what the classes are. So again, I'm just gonna ignore him and go to the next one. I've got so much navigation data now that I'm not worried about blowing through maps. Oh, I'm right next to an archive. Where away is that? Oh, it's far away. I'd be more excited about archives, but they don't really serve any purpose. Kind of a waste. Yeah. There was a point of using them, it'd be different, but right now you do is land there and say pretty much a trading post with a couple extra NPCs. There's really nothing there. I mean, you can do the lore thing, but instead of that, they're useless. If you build a base on them, the render normally sucks, so... I mean, I've seen some nice builds with them, but... the render's normally kind of bad. Because a lot of times when they do updates, buildings will shift a little bit. So you build something really nice on an archive, there's always a chance that after an update, your base is gonna look all wonky. Alright, should be an A class. Yep. Alright. And I've been here already. Maybe not. Oh, I will take that Thesium. I need it, actually. Yeah, I wonder why that damaged machinery was open. I will bury that again, though. I might end up building here. But again, I want to see if I can see anything in yellow. I don't. So, check my hotspots. I have electric here. That's it. What I'm really looking for is silver. Alright, and there's something over this way. B class. You know, I wouldn't mind finding phosphorus, but silver is actually what I'm looking for. And it's not even going to be a big farm. It's going to be like 3,000 silver. But it can be useful for, like if you're using glass cuboids or some freighter stuff takes silver, so it'd be nice to have a little bit of that on hand. Be careful going downhill. It's starting to get reckless. Phosphorus. I'm not gonna bother with a beacon right now. I'm gonna go towards my electric though. Hopefully I can find silver on the other side. I'm not gonna bother with the salvage data. I already have a bunch of it I need to sell off. So that electric's gonna be plenty close enough. So. Phosphorus should reset here at some point, or that scanner. And they make these diameters way too big sometimes. There we go. Alright, straight ahead. Yeah, it would have been nice to get a runaway mold farm here, but at the same time, they may not be able to use the refiners. So. Okay, finally got silver, so how far away is my ship first? 700, so I'll have to stretch about 400. So I will put down a marker here for that. Alright. And I do have electric here somewhere over by my ship, which will be helpful. I don't need a lot of electricity, but if I can use, you know, one power generator as opposed to, 3 or 4 batteries and, 8 solar panels, stuff like that, it really helps out, so. What I'll do is I'll head back over towards that phosphorus and put down a beacon there as well. You can see it. Alright, that'd be 500 units away, so I will have to stretch for that one. And I think electric is in range. Electric I won't have to stretch. At least that's a pretty good combination to get, because phosphorus is useful. Alright, so I'll just put down a marker for my electric as well. Yeah, because I'm only going to have one extractor and one silo for the phosphorus. The silver I'll probably do, like 2200 or 3200. I don't want to have too much stuff too, but I don't want to make like mega farms for some of this because you can't hold that much stuff. So, alright, so those are done. I'll head back to my ship and kind of pick a good spot to drop a base computer, and I'll be done here. I don't think I could find gas. There might be gas on the other side. We'll take a peek though. It couldn't hurt, as you can use sulfurine for stuff as well. I'm pretty sure that's what's on this planet, sulfurine. It'd be nice because you can land right next to all this, this stuff, whatever the heck they call it, selenium. Be able to get some of that. Nothing wants to show up. If I went out a couple hundred units, I would probably find it. I think I'm all set here now. Now I did mark a couple, or actually I think I only marked one of them because I didn't want to use up all my beacons. But what I might do is come back through and see if I can find more of those A-class shuttles and just put down beacons. I don't know if people will be able to see them or not. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. But probably put down a comm ball at one of them. That way, at least people can get 2 ships while they're here. We want to run up and bring in my freighter though, because I just realized I never sent out any freighter missions. Do that. I'm gonna probably jump out for a bit. I might end up doing another stream here shortly. There's a couple things I have to do this morning. I'm gonna have to jump off for an hour or 2. I'd like to be able to start building some stuff today. I'll also get my that nip I am growing and give that a little bit of time to grow so I can harvest that one more time. I got plenty of nip now anyway. I can just start planting. Do a quick save. I don't know why I do that. I don't even have to. Alright. Send these guys out. I always start with the highest star rated one too. Just so I don't overload the easier one. Alright, these are starting to... Oh. Increase in rank here. Send out 3 of those. That's probably going to be enough. Yep. Now I'll send out my lower tiered ones if I think I got a couple. 1 there. Alright. 2 of those. Start trade. I don't know if I can send these out. Okay, that is high enough. I didn't think that would be high enough. I need to get some industrial units. Right now I just got that 1. Get a support. Send out a couple of support. Alright. And then alright. I don't like to save in my freighter, so I'm actually just going to teleport over to the space station that's here. Current system. Yeah, I've fallen through my freighter before, so I don't like to take chances with that. I always save on a planet when I can, and planet or a space station or the anomaly. Yeah, I think, you know, like space stations and planets are already in a fixed position, and I think sometimes your freighter doesn't remember that position when you load the game. So I think that's why sometimes you can fall through them. They've gotten a lot better. It used to happen all the time though. But alright, I'm gonna have to jump out for a bit. I think I'll plan on building next time around though. Yeah, I gotta be gone for a few hours today, so I'll jump in. Hopefully, I'll probably start with that Nipnet base. Get that out of the way. That'd be the most involved one. And just take it from there. Go wherever. Alright guys, I appreciate you checking this out, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.